So, Cagliari, nil. Inter, 2. Great game for Inter. I mean, a bit of chaos ball in the first half and second half also. For Cagliari, it's expected for them to sit deep or play mid block and hit us in the counter. They've been vulnerable in the counters, but Cagliari didn't threaten at all. Besides that, that set piece with a post scare. Have a clean sheet, which is a bonus. It's a surprise for Kivu's side. Score a lot, but then concede a lot. Of course, there's some chances that are just wasteful, but oh well. To start, very electrifying. Quick, move the ball quick. Like that, I don't think Cagliari give us so much space. They give us so much space to move the ball up. It's helpful. Do I know the starting lineup? Yeah, it's a rotated lineup. I expect it to be a UCL match. I'm forgetting who. Let me look it up. The UCL match. I know that the UCL match is few days. Yeah, Slavia Prague at home. So I expect much not a rotation. But yes, Bastoni, DeVry, Akanji, and Joseph Martinez. I think it's a very comfortable defensive lineup. They don't look shaky, and all of them seem to be very comfortable with the ball. It does help that DeVry didn't get spun today. In fact, everyone's like an absolute monster. I like it. Of course, Carlos Gusto help out, and I can talk more about Luis Enrique. Of course, his dribbling's there. When the ball comes to him, it's like having a magnet with the ball. Of course, it would be a lot more brave. That would be great. Passing's there. Defensively, I think passing is almost there. Defensively, I should be concerned. Because DeMarco and Luis Enrique. I can talk about DeMarco more. Yeah, because I know they're not known for having much defensive contribution. For front, Latoro is all over the place. All over the place. Of course, the headed goal is rewarded. Link up. And yeah, link up play is there. Hold up. Close to Ram. Hold up and link up. But very wasteful in chances. But oh well. It's not his day. But I'm sure it'll be somewhere. Substitutions. Any second half. Same aggression, which is good. Needed that. They try to score because usually, because on the previous match, it'd be 1-0 and park the bus. But with a good intent, tries to get a goal. Get a goal. Get a goal. Yeah, I know that's still defensively still solid. Besides that one post scare. That scare set piece. But yeah, Pio Esposito. Well done. Well done. First goal of the game. Actually, first goal in the league. Which I'm very happy for. He's one of the Italian wonder kids to keep an eye on. I'm sure it puts stocks on him. He would probably start integrating more. Maybe take over Lazio or Thuram's spot. But yeah, first goal in intercolors. I know it's a tap in, but still, for tap ins, he'd be in the right time and kicking the right place. Is anyone going to play about Ronaldo? No. Yeah, a goal is a goal. So, I can probably do the match ratings because I think that subs actually biggest sub is DeMarco and PO, the biggest subs. I know that for a table we're fifth right now, but it's early in the season, so I'll give props to that. For match ratings, I think that some players do stand out. This is Barella. Because I'm worried some about Barella. There's really nothing inspiring for this match. But we'll talk more about the match ratings. Joseph Martinez. He doesn't have to do much. 6.5, maybe a couple of the passing at most. It's a good 6.5 because because he doesn't have much to do. Bastoni, 8 and my man of the match. For Bastoni, I think he's the complete defender. Of course, if he can play in the back four, he'll be the complete of the complete. Crossing, he got that. Passing, he got that. Driving the ball up, he got that. And of course, defending, he got that. Right, 7. Because I like this back line. Akanji 7.5. The only difference between Kanji and Pavard is with Akanji, more forward and progressive passes. Of course, I hope that we see a Akanji defensive masterclass. If it is, then we probably have an actual upgrade. But the passing more promising. I know that there's Bisek, but even then, Bisek defensive awareness and ball gene. Hakan 7. Hakan, it's nice for him to be doing what he does for a long time. Passing, I mean, defensive work rate is very good. For passing, got that. Long shots, he can shoot from distance. Vegetarian, I'll give him 6.5. Look, I think that's as much as I want Vegetarian out. He had a decent game. Besides that horrendous miss, which, by the way, I'm not sure. When was the last time Mickey scored a goal? I do not remember at all. But winning the duels, passing's there. Those Carlos Augusto, 6.5. Crossing's there. Link up's there. Barella, I'll give him 6. Then start with match ratings. Which, by the way, out of 10, 6 being the average. Like, nothing inspiring. I think Barella, to get some time to be benched. Got yellow. Like, the physicality is missing. And in fact, I think he's a bit invisible. So let me get this straight. Too hesitant to shoot. So we might move him to 6. Yeah, it's more of an 8-6 these days. The days when he's electric in the final third is might be long gone. Luis Enrique, I'll give him 6.5. Dribbling is there. Might be useful since we probably need a dribbler if needed. Passing is alright. Defending is a bit sus, so 6.5. Latoro, I'll give him 7. Standout, a striker. Got a headed goal despite his height. He can score headed goals. Yeah, link up plays there, hold up plays there. Because that's how Latoro plays. Mainly drop deep and link up with the midfield. For Thuram, I'll give him 6.5. Because hold up play, he can actually dribble. Runs, he can make runs also, but Very wasteful. DeMarco, I'll give him 7. In fact, I think he's a game changer. Defensively, he's been better. Better defensively. Not what I expect. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you shave your head. You shave your head, get the defensive buff. But yeah, assist also for Pio Esposito. Pio, I'll give him 6.5. He's coming on, win the fouls, and it's got a goal. He got a first goal against Cagliari. I know the tap in, but a goal is a goal. Tap ins, I know it sounds easy, but train wise, you try to be consistent with that. It's a lot harder. I know it sounds weird out of context, but you need right timing, right positioning for a tap in. For Tizzy, I'll give him 6. Nothing special. I can say for nothing much. Because I saw for Tezzy, you're operating a pivot of Mickey and Hakon. So there's that. But for Tezzy, I'm sure he'd see glimpses of him being dangerous in the final third. That's what I think. Yeah, it's coming on. Danger in the final third. I think he almost got a goal, I believe. Could have been missed, but or cleared out. One of the two. But yeah, I know it's almost for a Tezzy thing. Invisible in build up, but dangerous in the final third. Similar to Scott McTominay for Napoli. Dumfries on current rate. And I goes to Bonnie since the game is so late. And Dumfries, I don't think Cagliari didn't threaten the right side that much. But when I look at Cagliari, very aggressive side, but they can't. I just see them struggle to string passes. Probably against the Inter's press, which by the way, it's great. Because I think with DeVry, you can actually press the team. For Kivu, I'll give him an 8. Lineup, yeah, an 8 would do. Because lineup wise, good line, like fair lineup. You can rotate against Slavia. And also subs, DeMarco Pio game changer, right there. Yeah, he can read the game. Referees, I'll give them 6. They've been fair. Or is it some play floats great. So there's that. The play flowed great. Besides the penalty check, which I'm right in check, but oh well. For Serie, I know next match is Cremonese. Hey, careful of them. I mean, they've beaten Milan. And what's Cremonese? Cremonese's form. What is it? Yeah, they are undefeated. I'll be careful of them. Undefeated Cremonese. Of course, you have David Nicola, relegation specialist. But first, let's deal with Slavia because it's the UCL match first, and then Cremonese. All right, that's it for my match ratings. Don't forget to like, subscribe, usual YouTube stuff. Bye everyone, see you soon.